So this video doesn't contain any sound. I had to turn it down because of the squawking of the parrots just in the background in the aviary. So yeah, I'll just do a wee commentary. So this is me getting Pablo out of the enclosure. I've just followed him up the bars using the towel and just sort of wrapped that around him, trying to keep it firmer, sort of just under the cheekbones, just trying to sort of keep the head steady and the beak controlled. And now I'm just sort of wrapping him in that to just sort of finish him off before I do my comedy smile there. So really for the general body examination, what I was aiming for was just to produce just different parts of the body for if the vet wanted to examine them or if I was asked to examine the bird. So here I'm just stabilising the wing in my palm and then just using my fingers to fan out the feathers. I don't do it so well with the other wing. It looks a little bit like I'm sort of pulling the ends of the feathers to extend the wing, which isn't obviously the way to do it because you can exacerbate an injury that way. I haven't got the towel wrapped too tightly around Pablo because although he looks like he's sort of giving me a hard bite there, he's actually he's a really nice bird and that didn't hurt at all actually. But yeah, maybe I should have just put the towel around him a wee bit. So here I'm just looking at the cloaca. I haven't actually got the preen gland on video, unfortunately. But then again, yeah, I was just going to say something, but it went off camera. So here it is. I've got another head hold there, just using the index finger to stabilise the head again. It's ideal if your bird is upset to cover the face just to kind of dull the light and calm them a bit. And here, so just wiping my sweaty fingers, just about to extend his claw for examination, and for if it needed to be clipped or if a bandage needed to be applied onto the leg there. But Pablo's got quite strong leg muscles actually. So here a bit more relaxed, so no towel. So this is maybe something that you could do with a tame bird. Sometimes it helps if their head can sit inside the palm because that sort of acts to dull the light as well, and some birds like that, others aren't. It depends how much they're kind of handled by their owner. So here for the wing clipping, for a bird of his weight, he's quite a big bird, so you probably wouldn't need to trim as many feathers, probably 7 or 8 or something like that. And there where I'm just showing there where to clip. You can clip actually shorter to just under the coverts, but if you want a longer lasting, effect. And here just having a look at the breast muscles. So the point of the keel is really as an anchor for the breast muscles, because the flight muscles, because you know you're going to need a really strong bone to support muscles that strong. So the keel, you should be able to feel it, but it shouldn't be sticking out too much. The muscle should be nicely rounded around it. Now, because Pablo hasn't really been flying much the past couple of months, his muscle was a little bit underdeveloped, although in terms of weight he was okay. But really body condition is a bit of a better way to judge whether they're under or overweight rather than actual grams. This syringe here that I'm about to use, it hasn't actually got anything in it, it's just air inside, but I'm just using the plunger just to simulate giving oral medication. With some birds, they do tend to bite at things, which is great because it means you can get the syringe into in under the beak there. But you don't want to be squeezing, shooting liquid too hard because it can go down the wrong hole and they can aspirate it quite easily, and that's immediate death in most cases. So here is the food and water section, so just going to give a bit of parrot mix there. It has got a little bit of apple in, but most of the fruit, as I'm doing here, is either skewered onto branches or it's hung on a kebab that fits onto the ceiling, so that they have to use a bit of balance and coordination just to sort of challenge their motor skills a bit more than just having it delivered. The bowls screw into holders. They slide onto holders that are screwed in. This is the water one that I'm putting in here. And it just means that they can't tip the water bowl upside down, so that means that it doesn't, the fresh food doesn't then go on the floor and get contaminated by excreta. And here's just the finished result, really, with all the conures in there, and the water bowl there sitting above the perch again so as not to get contaminated. And the coprosma leaves there, they have a bit of a chew of those and they like to strip the bark, and the newspaper there as well. So yeah, hopefully it's happy conures there. The cage is a bit too small for my liking, but it's temporary while their aviary is having some modifications done, so hopefully not too long now till they go back to their outdoor aviary. Thank you.